Welcome back to episode 49 of Be a Pro Action, here with Theo Tugersson here on Dynasty Central Sports. We are in season 2 and we are the captain of the Kings. If you are following the series, you should already know that. Now we are on the road and we're going to be playing against the 2-0 Washington Capitals. We are 3-1. We skipped over a game you did not see. We won against the Pittsburgh Penguins, but now we have the Washington Capitals next up on the schedule. They are in their alternate uniforms. We're wearing our retro alternate uniforms, not the reverse retro uniforms in this one. So we got Lucas Parek, who is going to make his second NHL debut. He had a big win in the first one, gave up only one goal to the Nashville Predators, so he had a fantastic game. So let's see if he can duplicate that performance. Craig Anderson, almost 300 wins in the NHL. That is mind-blowing. Kopitar at the draw. Let's see, have a great game in Capital One Arena, and Philip Forsberg, originally a Washington Capital draft pick, is going to take that puck in. Now it's pinned in the corner, and that is Nicholas Backstrom pokes that, loses that, and that's in the corner, over to Doughty, over to Tugs. Tugs is going to take that over the red line into the Capitals zone. He's going to lose that on a hit, and John Carlson goes the other way. Kuzi passes that, intercepted by Philip Forsberg in the slot. He's got the puck behind the net, over to Afanasenkov. Kopitar takes that. He has it now along the boards, loses it to a hit from John Carlson. Dmitry Orlov over to Oshie, over to Backstrom, and Backstrom skates that into the Kings zone, passes that to Oshie, shot and save from Parek. Tugs with a push at the end of that, and that's going to be an interference call as the whistle was not blown before, and that's going to be a hit on, hey, fuck you sign. I have a beautiful face. All right, we're going to come out after our penalty, and this is going to be a quick shift as we're just going to go in, play a little defense, and then go off the ice, take a big hit, sit the fuck down, Capital. That's Tom Wilson eating shit from Tugs. The Capitals will score a goal. Michael Frolik will score the first one on Lucas Parek in the first period. 1-0 Capitals. Puck is in their zone. Kuzi
Cokeheads
now skates out. Oshie has it one-on-one with Tugs, and that's a poke check of doom behind the net. Oshie has it in front, stolen from that is Sonny Milano over to Burakovsky. Burakovsky now has it, loses it. Zadorov has it now, passes that, intercepted. Backstrom, Oshie, that's Kuzi now. Kuzi take a big hit from Tugs in the slot, and we got a two-car pile up in front. Honka Burnin' Love shoots that over. Kuzi has it, Backstrom has it now behind the net. Barek is scanning the ice. That's Oshie with the shot, lost as big hit from Tugs. Milano over to 26. I don't know who that is. I still don't know my own teammates. Mikhaev has it over to Zadorov. Kuznetsov. This is a Russian attack over here for the Capitals. That is Mikhaev. Ilya Mikhaev loses that, and that's back to Zadorov. Over to Backstrom. Backstrom not Russian. Over to Carlson, not Russian. That is a shot and a goal from Ilya Mikhaev. It is back and forth in our Kings zone. We could not get a grasp on the puck, and Ilya Mikhaev gets his second goal of the season at the 11:50 mark of the first period. Lucas Parek definitely not having the same type of luck in his second game in the NHL, giving up 2, which is already double what he gave up in his first attempt at the NHL. We're going to jump out at the 5:29 mark now still of the first period. We're down 2-0, and Honka Burnin' Love over to Tom Wilson. He'll take a dump right into our zone, into the corner. Big hit from Tugs. That is just a suicide pass for your teammate, Tom Wilson. Grundstrom has it, loses that, and that is a pass over. Ian Cole now has it. Ian Cole over to Zach Sanford, loses that. Nick Jensen over to Zach Sanford, intercepted from Iafallo. Iafallo passes that over to Tugs. He will shoot that into the Capital zone. Mikhaev, one of the goal scorers, passes that over to Ian Cole. Loses that from Tugs, and that is going to be offsides as Ryan Strome goes offsides because he doesn't know the rules. Andrei Kopitar at the draw. Let's see if we can win this one. And he will back to Drew Doughty. Doughty has it back over to Tugs on the backhand pass. Tugs at the blue line loses that, but that is intercepted, taken by Afanasenkov. Back to Tugs, a shot and save from Craig Anderson. Yakov Varana has the puck. Big hit from Drew Doughty. Mikheyev has the puck now over to Ryan Strome. Ryan Strome over to Mikheyev. Mikheyev back to John Carlson. Mikheyev fumbles it in the middle in the slot, loses that, and now that's going the other way. Number 57, I don't know who the fuck that is on our team. We're going to go for a line change, as that is the end of the first period. Down 2-0 to the Washington Capitals in the nation's capital. Hey, that's funny how they're named that, huh?
Smoke more weed, Turtle. Seriously. Smoke more weed.
All right, Charlie Coyle with that shot did not get it in, as that was a big save from Craig Anderson. 2-0. Capitals are up, though, going into the second period. Hopefully Lucas Parra can show up in the second period. All right, let's go to the second period here in Landover, Maryland. The Capital One Arena, the Washington Capitals home rink. And Andrei Kopitar loses that opening faceoff. TJ Oshie Dick dangles Tugs and over to Nicholas Backstrom. Oh my goodness. Kuzi almost had a big goal on that early drive into the zone. Tugs with the defense. Poke check a Doom block pass, and that's going the other way. Philip Forsberg has it now. Over to Tugs. Tugs looking for the pass. Can't muffin that pass over.
You suck!
Intercepts it. Kuzi has it now, and over to Orlov. Over to John Carlson, intercepted. Kuzi has it back again into his own zone. Orlov has it. A lot of Russians out on the ice for the Capitals. Kuznetsov, get fucked in the face. Holy shit, epic tug. And TJ Oshie wants a little Tilly time with Tugs. Let's see how this goes. Back and forth between TJ Oshie, the nation's patriot, back in the Olympics, beating it in the shootout, but getting his shit pushed in by Tugs as he kills Evgeny Kuznetsov along the King's boards, rocks the rink, rocks the red, and TJ as well. He's going to get fisted in the face. That's what I'm talking about. Sexual innuendos. And take a look at that shiner. Look at that ugly fuck that had that sign. He's talking about ugliness.
What the fuck?
4-0. Holy shit. Lucas Parak show up out here. That's 4-0. That is a gong show so far for the Kings. That's a face-off win, though. That's Charlie Coyle. Passes over to Burakovsky. Intercepted by Foligno. Foligno's going to the other. Take a huge fucking hit. Looking like JFK out there. There's a pass over to Charlie Coyle into the zone. Dick dangles. Pass over. Intercepted. Burakovsky could not receive it. That's a delayed penalty for the Capitals. And the Kings are going on the PP. Let's see who got the PP penalty. That is Nick Bonino, Bones Bonino as he's nicknamed. He'll go off for a tripping penalty. And we are now coming out at the 3:14 mark of the second period. Charlie Coyle at the draw. Let's see if he can win this back to Tugs. We're still on the PP for a couple more seconds. Drew Doughty over to Fanasekov. No go. Zadorov dipsy doodles around Tugs and dumps that back into the King's zone.
I came in like a wrecking ball.
Corner. The Capitals are definitely feeding on big hits from Tugs and Afanasenkov, and takes a shot, and that's going to miss the net. Behind the net now, Iafallo over to Doughty. Shot and blocked by a Capital in front. The Kings have it. Coyle over to Iafallo. No go, and a big hit in front, and the net is going off. It's spinning like a top. Iafallo is at the face-off dot. No, that's Charlie Coyle out there. And we're still on the PP for 19 more seconds. Afanasenkov with a shot. Ian Cole blocks it. Orlov will dump that deep into the King's zone. And that's probably going to erase the most of the PP. Drew Doughty has it over to Tugs, and we're going on a breakaway. No go as he tries to shoot that blocker side. Bonino's back out of the box and going the other way with the puck. Tugs in has it. Poke check a Doom from Dmitry Orlov. Tugs has it now over to Afanasenkov. Afanasenkov back to Iafallo over to Coyle and can't put it in. Luis Craig Anderson with a groovy glove save and another hit from Tugs right before the whistle goes. That's not a penalty though, and that's going to be the end of the second period. Still down 4-0 in the third, going into the third period. It's pretty much going to be a shit show, gong show here in Washington for the third period. Tugs is just going to unleash the hitting reins. All right, let's join the third period, down 4-0. Hopefully, Coach just lets Tugs go out there with reckless abandonment like Tom Wilson does every fucking game. Drew Doughty passes that over to Tugs and going into the Capital Zone. Shot on Craig Anderson, easy blocker save. John Carlson pins the puck up in the corner of Fanasenkov over to Philip Forsberg. Taking a shot. No, he cannot. He's getting a lot of pressure. Tugs with a shot blocked by Craig Anderson. Along the boards now, Fanasenkov is pinning that up. No, that is Andrei Kopitar with a pin along the board. Tugs is, holy fuck buckets. TJ Oshie is eating shit right now as Tugs is in the fucking crosshairs. Kills TJ Oshie in the neutral zone. Show that. Please, God, show that. Take a look at this monster tug from Theo Tugersson on TJ Oshie. Not enough physicality on TJ Oshie in this game from Tugs. Coach has some bullshit, like put up a fight. I already beat the shit out of TJ Oshie. What do you want? Lucas Parek is riding the pine pony, sitting back there like he should. We got Big Daddy John Quick between the pipes for the third period. Tugs has the puck, passes that over, loses it. Kopitar retrieves it back into the Capital Zone. Back to Tugs into the slot blocker. Save from Craig Anderson. And that's another hit on John Carlson. John Carlson's going the other way. He's on a breakaway now, and he's going to shoot that flubbed and a muffin from John Quick. And a huge hit on TJ Oshie. That is just cheap shot hockey, and that's what I want to see out of Tugs right now. The wheels are coming off. The cordialation, the unsportsmanlike is flowing out of Tugs right now. Feel the hatred right now from Tugs, Washington Capitals. Charlie Coyle with the face-off to the left of Big Daddy. 4-0 still. Capitals ruling this game. John Carlson taking a huge hit from Andrei Burakovsky. A huge hit in the corner. Holy shit. Mikheyev is dead as well. That's a shot and big save from John Quick. Another huge hit from Tugs over in the slot. A lot of dead bodies out there. Cue up the drowning pool. We're going to go to our next shift in the third period at the 9:58 mark of the third. It's still down. We're still down 4-0 to the Capitals. Hopefully a couple more big hits in here. And that's a big shot from Rasmus Kupari with a big backhandy snipey right past Craig Anderson. The ruined shutout. Rasmus Kupari with a nice backy snipey right between the hash marks. Craig Anderson sucks shit on that shutout, buddy. 4-1. The Capitals are still leading, but the Kings are still trying to do something. Rasmus Kupari with a nice goal. Let's take a look at who gets the apples down below. Austin Wagner with the apples. Drew Doughty has the puck now over to Kupari. Back to Tugs. A big shot and save from Craig Anderson. Kupari fighting for it. Gets the puck, and now Tugs has it along the boards. Pinned by himself. That's two guys on him. Pass over and a shot and save. Jason Spezza, number 23, with a muffin in the slot. John Carlson escapes and passes that over to Orlov. Over to Tom Wilson. Oh, he's a scared, shitless little boy. He cannot even face Tugs and the big hits out there. He was scared of Theo Tugersson. There's a penalty to Austin Wagner for slashing as we're going to go off. He got John Carlson with a two-handed slash right across the wrist. 4:27, we're going to come out at the third period for our next shift. Still down 4-1, but you know what? The shutout is ruined. That's all we want right now. John Carlson has the puck. Apparently he's okay from that slash. It's all right. Dmitry Orlov now has it in the neutral zone over to Ryan Strome, and a poke check of doom of epic proportions on Ryan Strome from Theo Tugersson. Forsberg over to Tugs. Tugs loses it, and Kopitar loses that one. Ryan Strome has it back again, takes a small hit from Drew Doughty, and that was a small, gentle rubbing. Still lost the puck. That's a power play to the Kings, though, as it's a tripping call. Most likely on, that is Zadorov. Nikita Zadorov will go off for a tripping call, and it's 4-1 in the third. That's the end of the game for Tugs, though. We're going to lose this one, 4-1 in Washington. This was actually an interesting game. A lot of big fucking hits. Destructive, hurting hits out there from Theo Tugersson, but that doesn't really help us when we still lose the game 4-1. I have to blame it on the rookie Lucas Parek. Let's ruin his self-esteem, though, as he was absolutely fucking god awful. Probably should get sent down to the AHL, but I don't even think he's good enough for that. I'm just kidding, buddy. Hopefully you'll do better in your third start, or else we're going to hopefully trade you to someone like Vegas or San Jose, one of the guys that we got to play against a bunch of times. Let's see what Coach has to say, though. Hopefully he's not too pissed off. Oh, plus 50, plus 26, and a plus 100 for primary line score. That's what he wanted to see. We got one goal in that game, and he was okay and happy enough to see.
Was there any volatility in the standings across the NHL tonight? Well, let's take a look at some of the final scores to find out. The Kings were in tough with the Capitals. Washington topples their opponents with...
All right, so another game, another no radio show from Cybulski. So let me know down in the comments if you like me keeping this the radio show just in case he says something about us. Let me know. I'll throw that on there, but I'm probably just going to cut off after he does a little snippet of our game, and then I'll talk off over that. So thank you for watching this episode. This is a big episode, as even though we lost 4-1, a lot of big hits from Tugs, and the Washington Capitals definitely know we mean fucking business when we step out on the ice. Smash like down below, hit subscribe, and throw us a comment. Love to hear from you out there on Instagram or Twitter as well. Join us back for the next one. We'll see you later.